Mm, shoot, I forgot to. Yeah, sure. It doesn't really matter if the, Alrighty. It should be... Yeah, it should be live. There we are. Hello. Come on. Are you... Here, let me reopen the tab because sometimes Twitch is dumb. Okay, come on. Either you're streaming or you're not, OBS. Hang on. Let's see. Is that doing anything? Doesn't seem to be. Okay. There we are. Okay. For some reason, Twitch wasn't showing up that I was live. Anyways, guess who's fucking streaming at the same time as Rev again? I picked, like... It's not really a bad time, because it, like... Nobody's watching me anyways, but, like... It does mean that I never ever watch his streams, but he's streaming Danganronpa right now. I wouldn't have watched it anyways. That music is a little too loud for me. Alright. Great. The Guildmaster's not yet returned from his errand. Jesus Christ, I'm starting off with the crunchy pronunciations today. However, I intend to set off for Brine Cave as scheduled. Yeah, it'll be fine. Where'd the Guildmaster go anyways? I wouldn't know that. Is it gonna be okay without the Guildmaster? Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah. I think, like, he started streaming a bit ago. So it's like... I just start my streams in the middle of his. 8:30 is just a really good time for it. The Guildmaster must have decided we can manage on our own without him for the time being. That's why he hasn't come home yet. There's just something about the way that he says this line that it's like... Anyways, in the place of our absent Guildmaster, you have me to lead you. I mean, you're not quite the unstoppable... great and immortal leader, Wigglytuff. You might be cult leader Wigglytuff's right-hand man, but you're not him. not the charismatic leader. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Do you all think I'm not up to the task? Am I inadequate? Worthless to you? Chat on. That's a bit much. I wouldn't say that. When the guildmaster isn't here, it just feels less safe. You know the guildmaster, he's hard to figure out, but he really comes through when things get rough. Yeah, we can't count on the guildmaster for everything. Yeah, anyways. There's only one among us who can lead. Fucking Chatot. You can't compare yourself to a god, Chatot. Basically. You know, like, Chatot, you're good for a mortal, but you have to understand that Wigglytuff is above you. Wigglytuff is above everything. Lead the way. Counting on you. You can always count on me when things are this bad. Are you okay, Chatot? Chatot's having a crisis in the middle of the guild. I don't think we should be going on this expedition. I think Chatot needs a day off, maybe. God. Oh, I wish I was taking Sunflora instead. Objective is to reach the deepest part. Yeah, that's every objective. Chatot, you've just described the game. This is where one will find the same odd pattern inscribed on the relic fragment. However, it is there that an extremely vicious Pokemon lurks. Golly, that sounds scary. Yeah, well, this is what you asked Jirachi for. If you don't want it, Bidoof, you shouldn't have asked for it. Oh, yep. Hello. Yes, you did join at a good time. Stream just started, not that long ago. Brizzled 33. Chatot, you seem to know just as much about this dungeon. Is it possible you've been here before? Yeah, what do you think, Chimacho? Aren't Chatot and the Guildmaster like, yeah, double the comment section. I've never had, two people. I mean, technically you're not in chat, you're texting me, but it's the same thing. Now, I explored here a long time ago with the Guildmaster. It was deep in this cave that we saw the peculiar pattern. It was then that the Pokemon appeared. What were they like? Yes, it's linked to Chatot's tragic backstory. I don't remember it all. Yes, but I'm loath to admit it. They attacked with no warning out of nowhere. I was knocked out before I could do a thing. When I came to, the Guildmaster was tending to my wounds. But I had no memory of events before that, so I couldn't tell you what the attackers were like. Well, it's very helpful that we, Yes, I've played this game multiple times before, but my friend who's texting me has not played it. I would prefer no spoilers in the chat. But yeah, I've played this game so many times before. Technically, that's not true. I played Explorers of Darkness, and Explorers of Time. But yeah, I know this game. Couldn't tell you what the attackers were like. I wish we had asked the Guildmaster. We'll have to make our way slowly. At first you said there was one vicious Pokemon, but then you said they attacked you. There's more than one. It wasn't just one. There was one extremely vicious Pokemon, but it wasn't alone. Am I talking loud enough, by the way? I re-listened to one of the VODs yesterday, and it seems kind of muffled, kind of quiet. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough or not. They attacked... I remember now. They attacked all at once. I recall getting slammed with water, like a tidal wave. That could mean water-type moves, yeah. You'd think. Loud enough? Okay, thanks. little quiet. Okay. Sorry, it's just I don't have a real mic stand yet. So I'm sort of using a shitty one, and it's kind of at a weird angle, so I might not be talking at a good angle or height or anything. Okay. We're a ground type. We don't like water at all. I hope we don't have to fight enemies like that. I don't know why you came to Brine Cave, Dugtrio. It's called Brine Cave. Brine is in the name. It would be awfully dangerous to make a go of it alone. That's right. We should make several groups to explore the caves. Yeah. We already know we're going with Chadot. Yeah. Therefore you two shall accompany me while exploring this cave. Let me move my mouse out of the way. Trust you won't hold me up too much. You must not expect me to do everything for you. Well, I'm going to be in front, Chadot, so you're basically going to do nothing. It's up to you to look after yourselves, yeah. Everyone, we're off to conquer Brine Cave. Oh, yeah. These guys are here. Looks like those louts from the guild are already inside. Who said, okay. I know they're evil, but who says that word? Ever. Like, this isn't a medieval fantasy. We'll track them, but let's keep out of sight. I mean, Skuntank might be able to keep out of sight, but I don't think he can keep out of smell. The right time comes along somewhere in the cave. Lout is a fascinating word choice. When the right time comes along somewhere in the cave, that's when we'll grab the relic fragment, hightail it to the deepest part of the cave. We'll grab all the glory of solving this mystery. Sure you will. I mean, Wigglytuff's not there, so you have a chance. I mean, I guess you have to have vocabulary, you know? Well, at least it's just rain. What, do you mind? Okay. So... Oh, I didn't... Oh, good. Come on. Stop having a hissy fit. Thank you. Sometimes my emulator just does that. Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't remember. Yeah, but probably at this point, it's like, can we just have a good old-fashioned fight? Like, settle this the way we settle everything in this world. Okay, that is a seal. Yeah, seal. It's hard to remember which ones are dual-typed in this game. Only the plot stops me, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool dead end that you put in game. Thank you. I probably... Let me check my items again. Oh, I need to actually hold the Insomnoscope. That might help my situation. Geopebble, apples, a silver gummy, couple of reviver seeds, a violent seed. Okay. Just reminding myself that I have... what are you? Ooh. I don't even know if I've recruited a single poison type up till now. Yes, the only way we settle things in this world is fist fights in Arby's parking lot. Yeah, do you mind not being here? Right. Omanite and stuff are rock types, so I should save Force Palm for those. Let's see. Right, Chadot's not going to pick up anything because he's lazy and doesn't want us to succeed. I'm surprised you didn't just take that money. What are you? I can't recruit anything, can I? No, not the ground. Recruitment search. Yeah, no, I can't recruit anything, so there's no point in waking something up. Come on. Okay. Oh no, rain dance. What am I gonna do? Should I turn wide slash off until... I think I'm gonna turn wide slash off until we're at a place where Torin might need to use it. Anyways, die, heathen. What about Skorupi? Oh, right, I do have a poison type back home. I didn't notice that text until now. But yeah, I do have a poison type. My Skorupi, who I'm still sad I didn't name Tailface. No, not you. This cave looks like it should be full of grimy food. Just look at that water. Call him a heathen. Yeah. I mean, any Pokemon that gets in the way of this exploration party is going against the will of our great and immortal Wigglytuff. And that can't, that can't be allowed. Those who besmirch Wigglytuff's good name are... Chetta, what are you doing? You're the smartest Pokemon in the guild, Chetta. Are you telling me you can't figure out corners? Don't answer that question, I already know. Ryulu can learn Poison Jab? That's rad. Anyways, you deal with that situation. I don't care. Oh, Chetta can't do shit, can I? Alright. I was just gonna let Chatot do that, but I'm like, no, wait, hang on. He can't move. Just abandon Chatot. But I don't want Wigglytuff angry at me. Is the thing. Anyways, yeah, I'll deal with that. God, I will never stop regretting the day that I chose. Chatot sucks anyways, he's fine. I mean, he's not my favorite of anything. But he's fine. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, I am a person who, like, even in the mainline Pokemon games, I have Pokemon for aesthetics and no other reason. I don't care if they suck. Hi. God. You would think they would find something useful to do with their lives instead of using the move Rain Dance. Like, yes, a fighting type and a grass type using Rain Dance is really gonna help you there. Why do they even know these moves? Okay. Faux Fear Orb. That might help if we run into a monster house, but not really in any other scenario. Thanks. I'm not even going to bother. Yeah. Yeah. I just wish I had more boxes, because they're really just... They're the best thing in this game. And that's saying a lot, because I love this game. Do you mind actually hitting something, Runt? It might help. Also, I did turn wide slash off because I want to save it in case we get into a monster house situation, but it does a lot of damage and I'm kind of wondering if I should turn it back on to make fights go faster. Seal. Oh, you're a dugong. I think you are in fact an ice type. Torin finally remembered he's a grass type. Yeah, he forgets most of the time. It's actually kind of funny. Okay. Yeah. See, that's a long distance move that they should be using. Water pulse. Rather than rain dance. Did I? No, okay, I didn't. I'm gonna go here. God, this is a good view. Just hidden behind the UI. Okay, Tentacle picked up money. I haven't passed over money, so that means I have not been the place where that tentacle is. Do you mind not being alive anymore? Oh, that's loud. Your HP went up. You don't learn any moves. I wouldn't mind something to replace Screech. It's not my favorite. Okay, where haven't I been? I haven't been in this cluster. So I'm gonna head there. I see. I was gonna try and avoid that Gastrodon, but that was a dead end. The AI in this game is really, really bad. To the point where during certain fights, I have actually had to turn off all of Torin's moves except Mega Drain. Because, like, he's taking so much damage, and he's using every move except for the one that would keep him alive until I get there to save him. Dratini, you are a dragon type, so nothing I do matters. Let's bring Chatot into the fray. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I'll wake this Gastrodon up. It doesn't matter. Gastrodon does not matter. Just texted my dad back real quick. Now Staryu's supposed to be a psychic type, but let me check. Well, okay, that did nothing. You know, it's hard to check types when you don't actually hit. Oh, there's that. Violent Seed, that's okay. It's not my favorite. God, we're already halfway. I didn't think we were going that fast. Are we nearing the place where you saw the pattern? Yeah, and the Pokemon. Every step also takes us closer to those vicious Pokemon. Yeah, and we'll have to stay careful. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Oh, these dipshits again. See, I'm gonna harp on this again. I know I do this every single time we hear Skuntank's theme. Or Team Skull's theme, really. They should have been water types. That would add a little extra something to this confrontation happening in Brine Cave. And it's just so piratey. Listen to this. Yeah. Where were you carrying that rock that just falls out of you like that? I don't know. I guess he's been holding his hold item in one hand and his rock in the other, you know? Oh, you're that nice team. Is it the relic fragment? Yeah. This is the second time you're getting mugged for this. You don't learn very well, that's for sure. Maybe that's why he only uses Screech, because his hands are full. I mean, shit, that makes sense. That makes sense, and I wish it didn't. His hands are full, he only has his mouth. I'm afraid I'm not following what's going on here. Well, Chatot, you're a dumbass. And you just let them like, join the expedition without doing a single bit. Like, because if you just talked to them, they probably would have told you they were criminals. They don't hide it. We haven't seen any of you from Team Skull since you suddenly disappeared during the expedition. I fretted for your well-being. Worried, huh? Your guild's full of gullible nincompoops just waiting to be fleeced. Your demeanor and language seem to be much coarser now. Chadot's not very good. Yeah, Chadot's not very good at spotting manipulation either. Like, he's supposed to be head of intelligence for the guild and the smartest guy. I mean, to be fair, if Wigglytuff's guild is a cult, and I'm not saying it is, but it's definitely a cult, then not being able to spot manipulation is pretty... It's pretty par for the course. They were deceiving the guild all this time. Yeah, I mean, you're right that it hasn't changed much, because Skuntank has actually... You're really going in hard on Chadot, huh? Brizzled, do you have some sort of personal vendetta against Chadots? On brand not to notice manipulation. Yeah, that's how it is with cults. Also, yeah, so I don't remember if it was Skuntank or Coughing or Zubat, but one of them straight up just insulted Tauren in front of Chadot during that whole thing. And Chadot was like, yeah, this seems fine. Full of hate for Chadot in this Chili's tonight. Yeah, so my friend who's texting me was the one who pointed out how culty it is, and I was just like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. You'd have to be naive beyond belief to be fooled for this long, even after I insulted several of your, you know, what are we called? Recruits, straight in front of you. Anyways, now we've got the relic fragment, we just have to go to the hidden land. Really laying it on with the insults. Those stinking scoundrels play me for a fool, will they? They won't get away with this. I'll show them what it means to trifle with me. Bye, Chadot. We didn't really need you anyways. Chadot was sure furious. I hope he's okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Chadot isn't exactly, my vendetta against Chadot goes so far back I can't remember how it started. Amazing. Amazing. I mean, it might have started back at the guild when he said that he didn't believe that we had gone to the future and all that stuff about Dusk Noir. Or maybe it was just from the original, Diamond and Pearl, was it? Sinnoh is where Chadot's from? I don't mind Chadot aesthetically. I've never actually tried to, battle with one, but after all, there are those vicious Pokemon. Not just that, but we still need to recover my relic fragment, yeah. We should hurry too. I am going to save and the game's going to do something amazing. Or when he yelled at us about the apples, that's true. But to be fair, I would have been pretty, pissed off and terrified if I knew I had to... Yeah. So I'm using an emulator, so this happens every single time I save. Yeah. That's true. I can understand why Chadot did it, but also fuck you, Chadot. Just, listen to us for one whole second. And it would have been really... Well, that was, just giving me an easy way out there. But yeah, if Chadot had listened to us for one whole second, he would have been like, oh, maybe we shouldn't let these guys on our expedition, huh? Theft, gaslighting, betrayal, angle, problems, the list goes on, shit. Yeah, I mean, the more you talk about Chatot, the more I'm like, shit. maybe it's just super nostalgia, me thinking that Chatot's like fine and I don't have a problem with him. Because he really is kind of a dipshit. Like Chatot has never once been nice to us. Like, I know we're part of a guild that's definitely not a cult, but Chatot could at least be nice about it. Oh my god. Could you just do the thing where you get in range? I don't have time for this nonsense, Tentacle. There's important things to get to. Just play. Oh, you're still going on, Brizzled. Manipulation, creepy, unreliability, just plain obnoxious. Jesus. You, I really opened up a can of worms there. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't say that you're wrong. Oh, are you gonna do something about that, Torin? Or are you expecting me to solve your problems? Okay. Do something about it. That's not something about it, Torin. Come on, there we are. What just happened there? Tentacle is a poison type. I'm playing it up because it's funny, but he is trash. Yeah, totally. Totally. I fucking forgot. Let me check the message log to make sure. Yeah. That was so dumb. So Tentacle is a poison type, as well as a water type. Cool. Which means that when you use Absorb or Mega Drain or something like that, you get damaged. Which I totally forgot when I just goaded him into using that ability. No, don't. I have to be very careful about what buttons I press, because if I press one wrong button, the emulator does some funny things. By funny things, I mean ruins the fucking stream. What are you? I don't really need that orb. What does a faux seal orb do? Paused. Paused only lasts for like one turn though, so it's not all that helpful in case of a monster house. Which is really the only thing I've ever used an orb for was not dealing with a monster house. Like, you saw me try to use that itemizer orb for a while, and it was fucking, like, there was nothing. I was trying to get Pokemon to turn into Reviver Seeds during the future section, because I had 2 going into it, and we got destroyed. I'm gonna eat this even though I don't need to. Just so the feral Pokemon here can't get it. It's a stun seed. They aren't really of any use. Now these rooms are so small. No. I was gonna say those rooms are so small that it's physically possible for another one to be hiding in between them, but no. Here we are. If you press Alt plus F4, it takes you to the stairs. Yeah, I don't really like using cheats. And also, I don't know if I'm using the same... Oh yeah, you can see which emulator I'm using right at the fucking top of the screen, can't you? Oh no. The name of the emulator I'm using isn't actually there. I'm using Desmame. But you can actually probably tell that by the UI. But yeah, I don't really like using cheats. This place is horribly hot and humid in here. These guys just get destroyed by everything. No way, were you attacked by a mysterious gang of enemies? You knew it was coming? Would have been good to know that. Not that you'd tell us. Are you alright? You find us such a mercy and you're worried how we are? How sickeningly generous can you be? We're not about to walk away from anyone. If they're hurt, I'd walk away. I don't care. Your concerns wasted on us will be fine, yeah. They lived through Wigglytuff. They'll live through this. That pompous Chatot, he riled me up enough to keep me going. Here's what he did. That Chatot came along after we got wiped out. When he spotted us down and out, he scolded us with all sorts of choice words. After giving us that blistering tongue lashing, he went on his way. The things he said about us, I'm still seeing red. That's a good question. Wouldn't they have heard that from following us in? Oh. Very funny. Yeah, I'm not that gullible. That's true. They should have heard about the enemies, because they've been following us this whole goddamn time. And they were literally 5 seconds behind when we came into that room. So you're right, they should have heard about that. I'm so steaming mad that I refuse to give up here. Getting out of here if I have to crawl, so I can deliver my payback to that blasted shadow. You know, if you just move 5 feet down, you'll leave the dungeon automatically. It's really not that far. Skuntank, we could probably carry you there. If you think about it, we were close to giving up when that Chatot saved us by riling us up. Even though you say you've been saved, you look like you're still in a lot of pain. We've been bad to you too this whole time. You went through downright rotten times because of us, but you two can still bring yourself to worry about the likes of us? Not really. Torn's just a good kid. Yeah, you did make me furious over this and that, but when we see down and out like this, we can't just walk away. I'm about ready to, actually. You know, there's a space here where we could get past Skuntank and coughing. It's fine. Oops, how unlike me. That relic fragment slipped out of my grip. And I can't move yet. That Torn's probably gonna steal it back. I only dropped the relic fragment by accident. You're free to pick it up. Or not. Thanks. Why thank me? The next time we meet, we're going to be back to our old tricks of messing with you. No, apparently Chatot was like, no, it's fine. It's fine, you can keep the relic fragment. He's not even good at his job. Yeah, basically. Basically, Wigglytuff is probably more powerful than Arceus. You know? So, you know, the fact that they lived through that means that they can live through anything. Yeah, like, Chatot's not even good at his job. He didn't take back the goddamn relic fragment. We had to do that. Don't waste your time worrying about us. You should be worrying about Chatot instead. He went deeper. He's going after the enemies. You should go too, yeah. Should get your team out. Don't give up. I'll ask you not to patronize Team Skull. Oh, you're finally ready to go, huh? I've been ready this whole time. You two, can you move? Can't be serious. The way they trounced us, I'm just too wiped out. So that's it. We must really look like a mess. Chief, like how you kept it to yourself until the very end. You're a little bit of a good guy. You redeemed yourself. Shut it. But I gotta say, Chief, there's something to be said about you doing that. They're doing this now because they know that if they did this at any other time, Skuntank would just wreck them. Shut up. Counter theory, Wigglytuff beat up Arceus and stole God's power. Jesus. I mean, it could have happened. You can't tell me. That's why you can't encounter Arceus, because he's already in Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is Arceus's moral conduit. Mortal conduit, rather. You two are throwing some amazing theories at me. Yeah, that's their only chance to rip the boss. Like, you know, they know that by the time they've climbed out of that hole, Skuntank's gonna have already forgotten it. Be alert, they're very close by. I saw their retreating figures when I gave chase, but I lost sight of them by the time I reached this spot. Yeah, are we gonna mention the fact that you just let them keep the relic fragment, or no? Oh, sorry about that. There doesn't appear to be any place to hide here. What is this? An odd sense of foreboding. There are only these rock walls around us. The one glance I caught of them, I'm on the verge of remembering. When they attacked me last time, they seemed to appear out of nowhere, but what they really appeared from was... Yep. I love this image. God, I wish I could, like, draw or paint or do anything good. Hi. We have a pretty good team to deal with this. I'm Kabutops and the Omastar brothers. All trespassers need to be taught a lesson. This is basically an Amp Plains situation again. Except this time they're not little bitches like those Manectric. Oh, what'd Brizzled say? Hey, chat on it says gullible on the ceiling. I'm sorry I missed that gold star commentary, Brizzled. I won't let you get away with this. How do you like that? That hero shielded his buddies with his bodies. That, with his bodies? Apparently Chatot has too. I love how everyone's just like, I'm a dog, my name is Dog. Yeah, basically, the only two people who have names are me and Torin. And all of the stupid names I've given my recruits. I have a Corsola. I think he's level 6 now. I hatched him from an egg and I named him Bleach. Anyways. Hey, I remember. Kabutops. That big hero's been here before. We knocked him out the same way too. This is the second time he's done that? It really takes a whole lot of smarts. Say what you will, there are prized recruits. And let you harm them. Yeah. Thanks, Jirachi. Jirachi moving the playing piece of Chatot in front of the queen. Oh, hi Chatot. It's your turn next. Take this. Yeah. I mean, I'm a fighting type, he's a grass type. This should be fine. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here before the first move? Neither of them actually have... I might move our items around. I don't remember. Yeah. I just remembered that takes a turn. Clearly he can't have been that badly hurt because he got up and left. Yeah, he's just gone. Like, the Omastar brothers and Kabutops just trampled him into the ground. Like, oh, shit. Holy shit. I do not remember the Omastar brothers being this, like, that bad. Like, holy shit. Okay, Torin, you deal with Kabutops. I'm gonna handle this situation. Bye. That's amazing. Oh shit, yeah, White Slash. But I mean, he doesn't really need it right now. Bye. I was so worried about this. I thought this was gonna be hard. But he's a grass type, I'm a fighting type. I do like 100 damage each hit, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. And also I'm sure switching the somnoscope out didn't hurt. You alright? Oh, hi. And Grovile's here too. Slapped into oblivion. Yeah. White Slash wouldn't have helped as much there, partially because they were all rock types. Or half rock. What's Grovile doing with the Guildmaster? It's more important. Chadot. Yeah. Chadot, are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm fine. I'm hale and hearty, as you can see. Oh. You've made our great and immortal leader cry. Yeah, Torin's older brother. I specifically choose Trico every single time, specifically because of Grovile. Because I used to have this theory that, like, do you think Wigglytuff can clap? That is an excellent question. My friend on text keeps calling him Future Torin, which is exactly the theory I had when I was a kid. Do you think Wigglytuff can clap? I mean, because then we would have to ask the question, do you think a T-Rex can clap? Because it's about the same situation. I think it would probably take a lot of stretching and would probably hurt, but I think he could clap. Don't impose mortal limits on Wigglytuff, says my friend on my phone. Oh my god. You're right. I'm sorry, Chada, if I only got here earlier. Don't blame yourself, Guildmaster. It's not your fault you abandoned me in my time of need. To be knocked out by the same enemies again. The last time we came here, you were knocked out right away, Chadot, so you probably don't remember this, but when Kabutops' gang sprang at us, you shielded me from the attack. Yeah, like he did this time. I sent Kabutops' gang packing right after that, but if it weren't for you jumping out to shield me, I would have been knocked out on the spot. This must have been before he killed Arceus. I owe my life to Chadot. And then I decided to kill God and steal his power so that this never happened again. You are my invaluable partner. Privileged to hear such words, Guildmaster. I'm such a happy Pokemon. I can die happy now. The question, do you think Wigglytuff can clap, is now in my brain, ingrained. I can't get it out. Like, I'm just thinking of that during this whole scene. Yeah. Wiggly, like, either they came to Brine Cave before Wigglytuff killed Arceus, or he's lying to make Chadot feel better. Also, can you hear my computer in the background? He probably just claps his ears. Yeah, he probably could do that. Yeah. My computer's fan is going wild in the background, but it's not even that hot. He still has time. Get him back to the guild. How long have I been alive? No, we'll take Chadot back to the guild, but as far as you, Rotten Torin, you've got to keep going. Don't worry about it. Besides, if you don't go on from here, Chadot's shielding you will have been for nothing. I mean, we probably could have taken Kabutops and the Omastars, no matter what. Especially with Grovile here, too. God. I bet Grovile would do exactly the same bullshit as Chadot did, though. It was already for nothing. Cold. Yeah, thanks, guys. Good luck. Find the hidden land. Grovile, how'd you know to join us here? Maybe Wigglytuff uses his feet to clap like Jiminy Cricket. You're right. You're right. He probably does do that thing with his feet. Like jumps up and claps with them. Wigglytuff had been looking for me. As soon as he found me, he asked me to go with him. Worked out fine because I planned to join you anyways. Does that mean, yeah, I've collected all the necessary time gears? All I have to do now is get to the hidden land. Let's find the place with the pattern. Maybe he can rub his legs together and make cricket noises. We don't know the full extent of Wigglytuff's power. Hold on, this is seawater. Let's get my mouse out of the way. Cave's mouth opens wide to the sea. Couldn't see it from outside because it's in shadows. It's true. The sea is visible beyond the rock walls. It's nearly evening. We didn't notice the time go by. Tide rises up to here from the gap in the walls. Yeah. And there's... Yep. The Ophonym pattern. Just go straight to get to the next plot point. Yeah. Everything in this world is just a straight line with many branching paths. This is the same as the pattern on my relic fragment. I guess this is the same pattern that Chadot described. Yeah. Hey, the relic fragment, it's doing a thing. And also the wall. Oof, that strobe is bad. It's as if it's reacting to the relic fragment. Yeah. This is basically a biblical angel. That is painted on this rock. What was that? Beam of light shot out to sea. What's that out there? It's fucking Lapras, dude. We already seen him. It's swimming, and no Pokemon we know does that. Aye. It's not like Bleach, my level 6 Corsola, can swim. Grovile, yep. I was informed by Wigglytuff. Considering what Lapras does and can do, does Lapras even need Wigglytuff to tell him? Yeah, I've heard of that theory. But considering that I've never played, like, apparently there's a lot more to this game. I'll say it now. Apparently there's a lot more to this game than there was in Explorers of Darkness and Time, and I never got to it. Or rather, like, this is my first time playing Explorers of Sky. So, but yeah, when I was looking up stuff on this game, I saw that theory. I think the theory that you were mentioning. It was in Darkness and Time too. I must have just never gotten there. Oh, whoops. You appeared right after that? Yeah, you're Lapras. We can already see his name, Torin. It was in Darkness and Time. How did I never... Although, to be fair, I do have pretty bad problems with memory, so it's possible I just completely forgot that whole section that I did. 'Cause that's pretty... That's something I would do, just forget an entire section of my favorite game. It's beyond the sea, step onto my back, I will carry you. Don't be afraid, I'm exceptional, I can carry you all and more. even though there isn't room. Yeah, I know. I have some vague memories, but I've got memory problems. It's beyond the sea, the hidden land. Yeah, let's go. Is it longer than the main game? Is it? It's possible that when I was a kid, I just completely thought that, like, there wasn't anything else later. I guess I just kind of got to a certain point and was like, okay, I guess the story's done. So I'll just start the game over and play the story again. Having a crisis in this Chili's tonight? Yeah, basically. I mean, because that's entirely possible that I was just like, yeah, the story's over now. I'm going to start the game over with a new team and still have a Trico as my partner, because that's what I did. Every single time I've played this game since the first one. I mean, there's no more chapters, so you don't know unless you just find it. Oh, that's possible that I just didn't do that. Huh. So, yeah, so I guess I just didn't find it. It's a load off my mind. That's great, chat's gonna live. Yeah. You said chat's, yeah. We know that we were there when he did this for us, so we don't need a whole retelling of it. Yes, we are. Now that I know that I have to go looking for this, I'm definitely going to do a blind part of this playthrough. Because I'm already going to be doing blind parts of the special episodes, because I've never seen the special episodes before. So everything I don't know about in this game, you're going to get my first reactions to, I guess. Yeah, Shadow was knocked out. I didn't know what to do. I was in a panic. It's when Lapras appeared. Because as a Wigglytuff who killed God, Chadot's gonna make a great recovery. I love the fact that you used the crying Isaac there to really show how much emotional distress you were in. Truly, it is unfortunate. Blizzard, you should know that my friend who's texting me is responding to you just constantly. The friend texting me approves of basically everything you've said so far. See, that's how you met Wigglytuff? Yeah. I didn't intend to reveal myself at all, but I changed my mind the instant I saw Chadot on the ground. I simply had to help. Made Wigglytuff promise me something, but I was gonna say during that whole scene that, as a Wigglytuff who has killed God, he has probably given up all of his healing abilities for destructive abilities. So probably the only thing, he is probably incapable of is healing and, like, creation and helping people. Yes, when he saw Chadot from deep inside the cave he wasn't in. Yeah, Listen, I don't know how Lapras came here. Yeah, maybe he killed Arceus so that he could get the power to heal Chadot, if this happened again. I think Lapras recognized that we were an exploration team right away, so he said he couldn't tell if we were bandits with big ambitions or if we were an exploration team with good intentions. So he asked, for the sake of the world's peace, that we please not investigate the peculiar pattern there. Well, but the underwater bit... Right, the underwater bit of the cave is, like, pretty far away from the place where the bandit fight happens. So, it is a little weird that Lapras saw that. I mean, unless Lapras climbed out of the water when he heard Wigglytuff, like, shouting for Chatot, maybe? But he doesn't say that, and they're pretty explicit about everything, so... It's different, because Lapras comes from the sea. Lapras doesn't live there, I don't think. I think Lapras just comes there when he is called. Maybe. I don't know. That we please not investigate the peculiar pattern there. Yeah. Wigglytuff promised to honor my request. He said he owed me thanks for coming to Chatot's age. That would aid, not age. But then how would he move out of the water? I mean... it would be slow, but he could technically crawl. I don't think that's what happened, but he could, technically speaking, probably drag himself along the ground. Listen, you know what Lapras can do. Are you telling me you don't think he could crawl a few feet on land? Yeah. Why didn't you want anyone to investigate the pattern? In the hidden land is Temporal Tower. Dialga feared intruders could wreak havoc on the tower that regulates time. Dialga decided to protect it. He hid the hidden land in a gap in time. It's hard to explain, but it's a gap in time itself. It's the space between parts of a split second. No wonder the place couldn't be found. No one could ever hope to go to such a place. Dialga left one key for entering the hidden land. Yeah, basically. Wigglytuff doesn't need to investigate. He just saw the pattern and was like, oh, I know. Nobody else needs to know. It's a special fragment with a mysterious pattern etched onto it. Yeah, we have that. When I heard wise old Torkoal's tale and when I saw Torrhen's relic fragment, I finally understood. I realized that that's why I headed out to Brine Cave, because I had to see Lapras. I met with Lapras and explained what was happening, how time was stopping. Also, you'll notice that I am pronouncing Lapras as both Lapras and Lapras. I'm going to continue doing that, and you can't stop me. I do that with several Pokemon. Oh, I don't remember what it was earlier, where I just, like... it is whatever I say at that point in time. Anyways, how time was stopping over, how the world was in peril. Apparently Lapras hadn't heard that before. From Dialga, who lives in the hidden land with him. Explained how the time gears needed to be taken to Temporal Tower, asked him to reveal how we could get there, etc., etc. Lapras revealed it to me. He said that the relic fragment chooses who will go to the hidden land. Because the relic fragment is apparently sentient. Apparently so, and the relic fragment chose Torrhen for some fucking reason. I don't really know. I think Dialga wants to prevent those with bad intentions in their hearts from entering Temporal Tower. Yet didn't notice that the tower was collapsing. Lapras has no, like, just anything he's not told. He's like, I don't care. Everything can boil down to it's Jirachi's fault. Because we already played the, How come Gravel didn't know where the... I think that's a spoiler, my dude. I don't know what that... I don't know what you mean by that. Because I don't think he lives in the hidden land. I think Dialga wants to prevent those with bad intentions from entering Temporal Tower. That's why the important thing is the purity of heart. Torrhen's heart must have resonated. Oh. Well. Oh, well, that's... Okay. So, if the map in the dark future is the map of the hidden land... then that's easy to explain, because in this time, the hidden land is hidden in parts between a split second. But, just like the explanation for why the relic fragments... Oh, you weren't here for that. Basically, I think the reason that the dimensional scream only works with relic fragments is because... not relic fragments, rather time gears, in the future is because that is the only place where there is physically time left. Yes, that's what I was going to say. So because it is hidden within time, and time has become undone sort of in the future, it can no longer be hidden in those slices of time, is sort of what I was getting at. Yeah. I didn't realize that the hidden land was that in the... I'm so dumb. I've played this game so many times, but I have no, like... I just don't pay attention, apparently. From now on, this burden belongs to Tournament. It's Team Ryoko's weight to bear now. It's entirely up to them. Yeah. Yeah, we're on it, Wigglytuff. Thanks for the, thanks for putting that pressure on my shoulders. You know, I didn't feel pressured until you said it, Wigglytuff. Also, again, Jirachi said that, yeah. Everything in this game is Jirachi's fault. Every weird coincidence, it's because of Jirachi. It's because of that promise that Jirachi made to Bidoof. Jirachi is, in fact, the second most powerful Pokemon behind Wigglytuff. It's like Wigglytuff, Jirachi, everything else. You've been swimming a long time, are you doing okay? No need for concern, because we're almost there and I can do some wild shit. On the far horizon, do you see where the sea looks a little different? What if you get to the top of the tower and it's just Wigglytuff standing there? Don't worry about it, Runt and Torin, because I destroyed time. So nobody ever has to worry about time again. Anyways, yes, the waves are all twisted up. True File Boss, you just have to give up because you can't beat Wigglytuff. No, Wigglytuff has already beaten the final boss. And he's just like, yeah, just kick back, relax. The edge of the gap in time. That is the portal through which we will go to the hidden land. And I'm about to do some wild shit. This way, friendship can be eternal. You can't be late for work if you stop time. Taps forehead. Lapras is flying. This shit got me so hyped when I was a kid. Oh, it's just showing up for you, but yeah, this shit got me so hyped when I was a kid. This isn't flying, we're crossing the sea of time. Yeah. Leopards can fucking fly. Then the cave's no problem. Oh yeah. I'm just realizing all the parallels between Wigglytuff and Flowey. Basically, Wigglytuff is Flowey, except he doesn't overtly tell you he wants you dead. You know? Like, Flowey's very, like, he'll tell you straight up, like, oh, I'm gonna murder you. Like, he has no subtlety. Wigglytuff is a little more subtle, a little more sophisticated, you know? If Flowey had lived much longer, he probably would have turned into a Wigglytuff type with perfect control. Yes, exactly. Wigglytuff is definitely thinking it, but he's got a little bit more control, you know? As the charismatic leader of his cult, he needs to maintain that veneer of, you know, respectability. You know, he's not quite getting the same thing out of it as Flowey is. I can't fucking believe I'm saying these things. That's where we have to go. Time gears should be taken there, and there's some bullshit happening up there. You don't need to take a close look, you just need to look at it. There's some stuff happening. That place seems to be floating in the sky. How are we supposed to get there? You have to take the Rainbow Stone ship, which has the dumbest name of anything in this game. Far ahead, you will find the old ruins. Why are these ruins old? Yeah, just go up the blood vortex. We must reach the giant sky pepperoni? Yeah. The blood vortex. They will find an ancient risticle is what I almost said there. On the rainbow boat, yeah. Blizzard, I'm so sorry. About now is probably the time I am going to start having some crunchy, tasty pronunciations of things. I find that when I've been talking for an hour, I just start fucking up pronunciations of just normal ass words. This is the extent of what I can do for you. From here, you're on your own. Good luck. Don't have far to go now. Let's keep it up. We have to go to, yeah, and do that. Yeah. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting you to have so much to say. It felt almost like talking to Mana in, You probably won't know this reference, but god. If you have played Rainbow Stone Ship, Hidden Land, Gay Pride Parade, yeah, basically. Basically. The amount of characters in this game where I'm just like, yeah, they're gay. Like, these aren't straight. I know you have to make them straight, Nintendo, because you're Nintendo, but they're not. Hard box, put that away. But anyways, I've been playing the Duskull #1. Duskull's so great. But I think you meant Dusk Noir. But yeah, anyways, I've been playing the Friends of Mineral Town remake because I'm trying to marry all the marriage people. And oh my god, trying to befriend Mana and Duke is the most painful experience I think I have ever had. I'm actually going to take a big apple and get rid of 2 of the smaller ones. I'm taking a couple of these and I'm taking a pure seed. I'm going to take some heal items. Heal orbs, rather. Some more max elixirs. I don't need 2 because I think I have 2. I need to get rid of this revisor seed, so I'm bringing it into my inventory because I'm... Oh, no. You can get married to the dudes in Friends of Mineral Town's remake, and it's totally fine. Like, it's not a problem. What is a problem is that if you want Cliff to stay in town, you have to befriend Duke and Mana. They're the people who own the winery. And Mana has like 6 pages of text every time you talk to her. It's insane. And Duke's just fucking annoying. I hate that guy. I hate that guy, but I have to befriend him if I want to marry Cliff. Right, I have to get rid of the revisor seed. I don't really need stun seeds. They aren't all that good. Cross-eye seed's fine, violent seed, and so is vile seed. Yeah, I think this is an okay loadout, but I don't have a lot of space in it, which is the problem. Okay, I don't need both a faux fear orb and a spurn orb. Should I bring a one-shot orb? I don't know. Now I'm rethinking everything. Maybe not that many blast seeds. If I'm bringing heal seeds, I don't need a peach berry. I don't need 2 pure seeds. I was on about why Nintendo makes all the obviously gay characters straight. Oh, I see. About this, yeah, about this game, yeah. It's a shame. Don't forget to throw out the revisor seed, yeah. I don't even like Cliff that much. So far, he has 2 lines of dialogue. 4 if you talk to him outside the church. Oh, right, I already talked to you. Oh my god, shut up, Mana. Yeah. They're insufferable, but if you want Cliff to stay in town, which he actually never leaves, he just continues to tell you that he is going to. But yeah, if you want Cliff to stay in town, then you have to befriend them and you have to get him a job at the wine place. But it's so annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Like, whether or not gay marriage is legal in Japan, I actually don't know that. I mean, they can still write gay characters. They just don't want to. I mean, they're Nintendo. They can basically do whatever they want. Okay, Torin, are you gonna... No, of course you're not gonna deal with that in a way that's sensible or logical or fucking anything. Torin. I'm turning these off. Oh, whoops, no, I'm turning these off. And actually, you can use wide slash. Because it would help me in my situation, which is, I can't fucking hit this Pokemon. Good, okay, you've done a good thing. Now you get your move privileges back. Oh. Hi. It isn't, but yeah, gay characters exist in several men. Yeah, I mean, the country is definitely homophobic. Most countries are. But, real quick. If you ever find a gone pebble, you need to use it. I have not found a gone pebble, but I will do that if I find it. I've used basically every, what's it called? Oh my god, what are they called? Every lookalike item I found. I was so mad. Okay. So, I thought I was doing a clever thing. Because I was the only Pokemon who... like, I'm the Pokemon in front, so I'm the one who gets hit the most. And I was the only one with the skill to use a Revisor Seed. So I thought I was being clever by bringing a Revisor Seed along. I was like, oh yeah, I can actually use this. Like, this is a good thing that I have. And then it just fucking kills you anyways. I was so mad. Okay, I'm leaving. But yeah, I was, oh, what was that? Was that Pursuit? No recruitment hints. He used Endure. Endure is fine. Could I just hit anything? Okay. Yeah. Oh! There's a trap on that tile. Thank you for, telling me. Oh, and it's a bad one, too. It's a confused trap. I've forgotten what those are called. Yeah, the Revisor Seed just made... Excuse you? The Revisor Seed just made me so angry. Like, I'm not used to being clever in games. Oh, good. A monster house in this fucking room. In this economy. With... Oh my god. That is a fun fact. Okay. So, Torin. Your two options in this situation are Wide Slash and Mega Drain. Now, I'm gonna set Tauren to go after foes, and I'm gonna set Grovyle to nothing, because I can't fucking do that with him. Oh right, I should have used one of my orbs. That is a very fun fact. Oh my god, could you stop doing that? Okay, well, no matter what I hit, I have a pretty high chance of, Ooh, sorry about that. Torn just used up one of our reviver seeds. Oh right, I'm confused, but I can still use items, can't I? I can. I'm using that. I should have used it before one of our reviver seeds was used up, but I didn't. Because I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Why do they only stay petrified for one turn? They're supposed to stay petrified until you hit them. Oh my god. How am I am surrounded by enemies. How am I not hitting one of them? Come on. Okay, wrong enemy, but I'll take it. Gust. Cool. Cool, thanks. Oh my god. Well, not only do I have all my moves back, I'm also no longer, what was I? I was confused. Okay. So, now that Grovyle's here, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Grovyle, you've got two enemies to deal with. No. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I was like, why would you even think? Grovyle, are you just gonna leave those two here for me to deal with? When you could do so much better? Like, I can definitely get, Prugly. Oh my god, it would really help if I fucking hit the right buttons. It would really help in this situation if I could do anything correctly. Okay. Oh, I should take Tauren off of go after foes. We don't want him waking up any enemies. And you can have your other moves back, even though they're kind of shit. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a shit show. I'll be honest. Just don't deal with them because they'll stay petrified. Well, Tropius didn't. The two Tropius that were there didn't. After a certain amount of time, it seems like some of them become unpetrified. Oh, look at them. Tauren! This is exactly the kind of behavior that I didn't want. But apparently, Tauren's too bloodthirsty to let, you know, Pokemon sleep. I was hoping that would... Oh my god. I was hoping that would make you cringe, but, I can't afford you taking up another Reviver Seed. I did level up, but was it worth it? Was it worth killing an innocent man, Tauren, to level me up? Okay, I can see that that's going nowhere. Oh my god, could you just hit something? It's not even during a sandstorm. You have no reason to be hitting nothing. Oh good, cool. Cool, I like that. Tauren. Okay, I'm gonna stand between him and the trap. Okay. Oh my god, this room is fucking cursed. Yeah, okay. So what? This room is fucking cursed. Let's leave it. Gravel rock. Now I really want a Gone Pebble to see. I find it funny how Torin won't leave Team Skull out of compassion but then murders hundreds of innocent Pokemon. Exactly. It's like, as soon as they have a name, you know, or like as soon as they're a recurring thing, he kind of has like Stockholm Syndrome or something. Like, no, Torin. Those aren't people worthy of your compassion. Maybe have some for the feral Pokemon you're just ending. I'm so used to not having anyone in chat, so I'm sorry if I don't check for chat for a while. Okay, cool. Swagger, that's cool. The feral Pokemon are the only ones he can let his pent-up bloodlust on. Bloodlust for the blood vortex. Speaking of Stockholm Syndrome, chat on. I should not have found that as funny as I do. Oh, come on, Torin. Yeah, fair. Fair. I think it was just that, like, I was a kid and I didn't realize how weird it was. Like, just how shitty Chatot was. Or maybe you're talking about Chatot with, the Guildmaster, which is also pretty accurate. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Fuck. No. It's fine. Alright, how much did I lose? Turns out Chatot is also Tomac. Yeah, okay. What did I lose? Yeah, probably everyone has it. Okay. I didn't lose that much. I didn't lose enough to warrant, like, starting over or something. So... I don't remember. I'm gonna put all the stuff that I think I need into my inventory, and then I'm gonna go into my inventory and be like, why did I choose these items? Pure seed. Ooh, should I... I'll take my last two. And if I lose this time... Oh my god, I have so many TMs to sell. I should have used an escape orb there, but I don't know if it would have worked. I'm also... Oh no. Don't forget to take grimy food with you. No, I'm not going to take the grimy food with me. I'm not going to get rid of it either, because that's wasteful, but... No, I really should get rid of it. Gosh. Maybe I'll take this one-shot orb after all. Puts enemies to sleep. Oh, okay, so I'm at my limit. Which means there's a lot to put back. Okay, I don't need gummies. I'm not gonna take any apples. I'm just gonna take big apples. I should probably take the lime bow and give him the twist band. Actually, ooh, do I have any? I'm gonna put these away. Do I have anything that prevents confusion? Because I think that might help. Okay, I don't need that many heal seeds. I don't need that many max elixirs. Do I escape evasion? Oh, I don't need two of those. I don't need two of those. Switch orb is fucking useless. Evasive orb isn't bad, especially when you're dealing with trying not to get hit in A. No, these are the only two we've got, huh? No, I'm never that desperate for food that I need to eat a grimy food. I used to just eat the grimy food for fun, because it was like, I used to not take food to the desert area. I'm impressed that you still have the bow. I usually lose mine in Mount Bristle. Wow. That's pretty early on. Jeez. But yeah, I have the bow. And I fucking forgot to change around our held items like a moron. Anyways, Torin, you hold that, and I will hold the lime bow. Because I'm better than you, and so I get the better items. Anyways, now that I'm done strategy talk, does Chadot have Stockholm Syndrome? We never did quite get around to that. I mean, yeah, I think everyone does because it's a cult. Like, everyone would kind of have to. That's part of the deal. It's a pure seed. That is extremely helpful. Oh dear. Hold on, idiot son. I am here to save you. From yourself. Ooh, I got a box. Well, now I can't faint. Yeah, it's definitely like a... We kind of have a bit of it too, because we're like, oh man, Wigglytuff's guild is so great, but we have to hand over so much of our money to Wigglytuff, and that's like classic cult behavior. Like, oh yeah, just give me all of your money, because I am the conduit of God. Because apparently God cares, you know, whether or not I'm loaded. Oh, you finally used Mega Drain. On a Pokemon you're not super effective against, I'll note. I have 2 boxes. I can't lose them. Yeah, that's fine. We went without food. Everyone lives in fear of the Guildmaster but feels unsafe when he's gone. Yeah, basically. If anything, the guild just holds you back. Yeah, like, I still don't know why we had to join the guild. Was there no other avenue? Oi. Like, I don't know. Alright, no enemies in the room. Alright. But yeah, it is like Cults 101, you know? I listen to so many like true crime podcasts and stuff. And all of them have at least one cult episode, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, just, it's Cult 101. There are independent explorers, and Torn already has a house. You could have just done it by yourself. Yeah, that's true. Oh, shoot. I didn't notice that there was a trap there. Okay, well, now I have to... Oh, Grovile's fine. Grovile, do not step on that fucking trap or I will end your life. I could have started my own cult. And you would have gotten 10 times as rich. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. Although, to be fair, I do have quite a good horde. Duskull can attest to the fact that, here we are. The weather has become sunny. Cool, I don't care. I mean, it would have sucked if we had gotten into a fight with the... Is it Magmortar? The fire type. Okay, it's a Perugly. I thought it was actually a threat, but no, it's just this fucker. Yeah, the torches, the pit, controlling who can enter the guild. Yeah, our horde would be so much bigger if we could have had it all. But you know, it's just the cost of membership that they take, what is it, 90% of what we make? You know, it's just how much it costs for them to feed us. Oh. Okay. My, stepsister is going to bed soon, so I might have to end the stream here in a couple minutes. But let's see if I can get a little further. What do they even spend the money on? They make you sleep on hay and they feed you apples. Probably to send independent explorers to Apple Woods to get perfect apples for Wigglytuff. Maybe you can only get jobs from the job board as recruits, or at least get the most jobs there. You would definitely have to enter the building, but, Team Siege and the Murkrow and the Shuppet and Team Tasty, they're all independent. They aren't members of the guild, and they can still get jobs there. Okay. Alright. Really, was that necessary? I gave you a perfectly good target that was not me, and you still chose me. Some Pokemon just don't care the effort you go to throw your own teammates under the bus. Thanks. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, all the money goes to... Oh, we really do suck at stonks, yeah. Torn doing what he does best, being a sacrifice. Yeah. Don't wake the dragon, please. I don't want to fight him. You're just doing that so you can avoid getting hit. Thanks, Grovile. That was really helpful. Jirachi convinced Torin that's how it had to be. Yeah. Basically, Jirachi made us join the same cult as Bidoof because Bidoof wanted an adventure. Oh my god, could you do something, Torin? I don't want to waste all of my move juice. 11th floor, huh? I've forgotten how many floors are in the Hidden Land. I might have to, quick save here. Okay. Alright. One more floor and then I'm gonna end this stream, I think. Even though the only adventure Bidoof has had is climbing the wrong mountain. Oh wait, I have Endure. I had Endure this whole time. And I did nothing with that. Here, let me just... I can definitely see something awful happening right now. Okay, I've got one Reviver Seed left. Maybe I'll use up my Pure Seeds right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use up my Pure Seeds to see if I get to the end. Because I don't remember how many ooh, Stamina Band. I don't remember how many floors there are. Oh, cool. Bye. Okay. I will quick save after this then. Oh my god. Grovyle, could you do anything except use the move Dig? All it does is make sure that I'm the one getting hit. Oh, you. I think there's 15 floors? Okay. Alright. I will do this last one then. Why don't I... Just... Yeah. Oh. Come on, stop being confused. Oh, I'm not confused anymore, thank God. Hopefully there's a save point right after that. The hidden land. I don't have to go through 18 years of exposition to... You know what? I think I am just gonna end here, because I know this game, there's gonna be so much exposition. So I'm going to quick save here. Yeah. Because my stepsister has to go to work tomorrow, early, so... Bidoof gets to watch and feel involved as part of the guild, but Jirachi ensures Bidoof doesn't actually come to harm, but putting only us in harm's way. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, great. Okay. So... yeah. Got a lecture at 9. It's 3 a.m. where oh, it's 3 a.m. where you are. Jeez, it's like 10:13 for me, so... maybe it's best for you too, Brizzled. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me, and my friend. My friend is saying get some sleep, yeah. But thanks for hanging out. I really appreciated having you in chat. No, I do not want to do that. Yes, I